I went into the clinical trial. I think that there can be some misconceptions. For example, no medical institution or government body wants anybody to be harmed by a trial, but it's kind of up for grabs as to whether you will be helped by the medicine in the trial or you won't be. And I think it's worthwhile to have an open mind about that. There's a great deal of protection of the patient, or they call it the research subject. And that simply means that we are not coerced to be into the trial. So once again, this enabled me to feel free to make my decision. I felt that the medications that I was going to be on were the results of clinical trials in the past. And for me to go into a clinical trial and be in it for a while, it really meant that I'm standing on the shoulders of people who went before me. And I guess I wanted to be someone that other people could stand on the shoulders of. I mean, that's, for me, the most idealistic view of being in a trial. The idealistic view is it would help me and I would wind up helping other people. You begin to think when stuff like this happens. You think, well, do I even need to think about a retirement plan? You know, will I have that long? Or, you know, am I going to fall apart and crumble? Or it's no fun to be in this, you know, and to be exhausted for these 6 months of treatment. There are all kinds of things that come into your awareness that you realize that you're dealing with it by yourself. And there were periods of great sadness, and I was very glad that I was in a therapeutic situation so I could just talk about this or cry about it, and just realize things wouldn't be the same. I think one of the things that I kind of went toward was the National Breast Cancer Coalition. They have annual conferences. They're very much geared toward providing people with, it's not just training, it's like motivation so that one can become a lobbyist, or one can just educate other people in the public about not only breast cancer, you know, as a disease, but also help lobby for change, help to change legislation so that we will have health care access for everybody, regardless of somebody's economic state. It was also valuable to go to the National Breast Cancer Coalition conferences, at the end of which we would go to Capitol Hill and meet with our local Congress people. My state, Massachusetts, has a fairly good record, but not all states do, and everybody jumps in and helps where they can. By positive thought, positive action, advocacy, these are different ways that not only am I giving back, but I also have just those little moments of control over my disease, because I'm able to do something that makes me feel that I'm taking positive steps. My name is Barbara Holtz. I am a 3.5-year breast cancer survivor.